We're visiting the state of South Carolina.
Hey, I'm Lori.
And I'm Rick.
And we are Here We Go Again. We are coming to you from Carolina Pines RV Resort in beautiful Conway, South Carolina. We've actually been here before, so this is a treat.
Yeah, it's crazy that in a year how much this place has changed. We've got a video on it, and we'll leave a link in the description, but guys, this place has grown so much and they're still growing, and we're very excited to be here. We've had a blast, and we're continuing to have a whole lot of fun with the kids. But guys, thanks for watching this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like it or if you find it helpful. Please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We're getting ready to jump in the Jeep and roll around and show you all the changes and things.
Fun stuff.
The fun stuff. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Hello campers. So we usually do the Google Earth, but it was from when Carolina Pines was under construction, so I didn't really think it would do any good. But as you can see here, gives you a little direction of Carolina Pines to Broadway at the beach. It's about 20-minute drive, so it's not very far out. But guys, this is a top of the line campground.
This is a must-see. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking, but when you go to Myrtle Beach, you want to be on the beach. Well, you know what? You get everything here but the beach, but they have shuttle service. So they make it easy to access. And when you take the shuttle, or even if you want to drive privately, they actually have the entrance for the beach of their own. They have a pool there. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. You get the best of both worlds. You get a resort feeling and a campground, and you still have the beach. So it's a win-win to me.
Yeah. We love this campground. I think this is going to be a yearly camping visit for us, just simply because of the kids, and just this is top notch. I mean, from everything that they have. As you can tell here, here's some cottages. It was really strange for us. If you go back and look at our video we did last year, these were all campsites.
They were all campsites. I guess they just decided they needed to show everybody the love. Everybody, because you know what? This place, like I said, it is like a resort. So I would vacation here even if I didn't have a camper.
Absolutely.
As you can see, the cottages, they have a lot actually. They have 1 bedroom with loft, 2 bedroom with loft, a studio. They actually have cottages for sale, which I think is pretty neat. I don't know how I really feel about that totally, because I like the idea of people coming in, new people, but you know, that's what a lot of the campgrounds are doing now, is they're selling things like that. 1 bedroom with porch and rooftop terrace. They are actually wheelchair accessible units as well, and 2 bedrooms with a fireplace. So they've got a bunch.
Yeah, and as you can tell, right straight ahead is a dog park. We always take our dogs over and let them run around on the dog park. They will just about do anything for a treat, Lori.
They will.
They will just about do anything. But they love getting out and running and doing things, you know, especially after you've been a little cooped up in the camper, and just getting them out, getting them some exercise and wearing them out was pretty fun. The kids love it.
I'm like looking there saying, why are they on a leash? And then my husband was like, well, because all that our oldest dog wants to do is sniff. Well, that pretty much sums up Holly. She's very inquisitive about other animals and other dogs, so that's what she does.
Yeah. So we don't know about the dogs being trained, but we're working on the kids.
We've trained them to walk them.
Yeah, we've trained the kids to walk the dogs.
Or they're doing the tricks for the dogs.
But as Lori mentioned here, these cottages and them having a rooftop terrace, I was pretty amazed by it. I mean, seeing people sitting out on top of the rooftop on those cottages was pretty neat. See, I'm not like Lori. I would love to look into the cottages for sale, because I think, you know, if you're retired and you need a second home or whatever, this would be an awesome place to visit, and your kids could come with their camper or whatever. I just think it's a great family atmosphere.
I'm okay with that as long as they don't settle into making it a retirement home.
Yeah.
Because this is not a retirement home campground. This is for kids. This is for all ages, because I have to say I enjoyed a lot of the amenities as well, but I just don't want that to be caught. I don't want to be caught up in a campground that gets used just biannually by one person and then no one else can use it. That's the sad part about some campgrounds that sell their lots.
Well, and that's how. What's the place where you used to camp? Outdoor Resort
in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, I think it's Pigeon Forge Outdoor Resorts or something now, but we'll leave a link to that video as well. But here's our little video of our campsite that we had. Guys, the premium campsite, which is what we had, which was $70 to $90, somewhere around there. I can't really remember, but it was huge. I mean, our camper is pretty large, and the Jeep, we have plenty of space on this. Campsites are level, concrete, the fire ring. You've got plenty of room with picnic tables, everything going on. And I have to say, Lori, the campfires that we had there, even though it was warm during the day, at night it got cool, and I love the campfire when it's cool.
I do too. And what I love the most is that David has started wanting to take over the campfire tradition of making it. So David and my niece, Kylie, actually made this fire for us. We got to enjoy a few s'mores before going inside, so that was fun. Yeah,
but these campsites, they're full hookup. You got cable, you've got your water, sewer, and guys, it's all brand new. This, like I say, this is a brand new resort. We actually stayed here last year when not everything was open. And because of that, they gave us a couple of free nights that we wanted to use before they were gone.
Right. I mean, the free nights, like you said, those came from because they thought the water slides would be open when we got down there, and that was one of the reasons why we were going. But since they weren't, and the bowling wasn't open as well, they, for our troubles and for their promises to us that it would be open, they gave us the 2 free days. So it was nice.
Here's a little area that I loved. You've got a swing, you've got little places to sit. They actually have a restaurant. They have bars here. They actually have people coming around asking you at the pools if you want anything. Want to order a pizza, you want a sandwich, french fries, whatever. Guys, the fact that they had a restaurant, and it just blew me away that how nice, and I knew going into it how nice it was. I was still in shock and just loved every second of it. Here's some cornhole. They actually have a fitness room here.
And these are gas fireplaces, and then of course the kids, the mini golf is free. The girls got to enjoy that. I was still with the boys in the water area, so the girls, of course, being young girls, they wanted to get away from their parents, so they thought they got away. We took pictures.
Yeah. And here's a little overview of the area from the putt-putt. As you can tell, guys, these are some huge campsites.
There's a lot of them, but they're big.
Yeah, and you have room between campers, which is good. I mean,
yes.
Everything is paved here. There were some sites that they're just your standard site, and I noticed they had a little gravel on them, but you had the patio was paved for your picnic table and stuff. But here's the arcade. Kids, of course, wanted to go over there and play some games. And
of course, you had to pay for this.
Yes, this is a little extra charge, but it's
like
fun.
The card. You have to prepay on a card.
But Lori mentioned the bowling. They had 8 bowling lanes. It's kind of a mini bowling.
As you can see, the ball is as small as his hand.
Yeah. But the kids loved it. I mean, but it was a little loud in there, so I took the volume out of that. But they had a great time. I mean, to get out of the sun, do something a little extra, and this was extra as well.
Yes. The arcade and the bowling is an extra cost. Now, to get off of that, these campers over to your right, they are all for rent.
Yeah.
They're all the same camper, so that if you want to be in a camper instead of the cottage, you can rent out those. Now, those I'm not quite sure what they're going for, because they actually didn't have any in use while we were there.
Right. But as you can tell, a lot of these camp sites were open, but these were all just new. I mean, this area here, when we were here last year, it was just all dirt. It was under construction. You couldn't even get to it. It's gated and all. But, guys, this place has grown, and it's continuing to grow.
Yeah. And The only downside that I can feel or see is not a whole lot of restrooms.
Yeah.
I mean, they have them, don't get me wrong. I grew up taking showers in the public restrooms because, of course, our shower was always used for storage. But I guess people don't do that much anymore because they only had a couple of showers. And here was one of the shower places, and they had a jumping pillow, which the kids would have enjoyed, but for whatever reason they had it locked.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because it's so brand new, they just didn't want kids jumping on it yet. I don't know.
So yeah, guys, I have taken, like, they've got trees. The grounds at this place is immaculate.
Yes.
I mean, Lori mentioned this is a resort. It's a top of the line resort. They have done a fantastic job doing this. I love it. I can't wait to go back. I wish we wouldn't have had to have left, but we did. But as you can tell here, I think what they do, Lori, is the fact that, you know, you've got some pretty big campers here, and I think most people are going to shower and do their daily cleaning in the camper.
Which, that's fine. It's just like I said, when everybody wants to take a shower at the same time, it's kind of nice just to go, if you have somewhere to go quickly.
Get it over with.
But, I mean, I'm all for it. We've always done well with it. But here's another growing area, some more cottages. They're doing the cottages, according to when you're there, it's $160 to $200 a night. Campsite, $75 to $80. It's all according to the season, like it always is, peak season, off season. Great thing about this is where it's so widespread, they do have golf cart rentals. They ask you actually in advance if you want one. Another thing is things are kind of separated because the pool's on one side where all the camping stuff is. It's centrally located between the cottages and the camping, but there's actually a bridge that connects the cottage side to the pool area and to the restaurant. So they also have yoga and fitness center. They have a room with a pool table, which is free, 2 pool tables in there, and crafts for the kids.
Yeah, they had an awesome splash area, and they also had 3 pools. Is that right?
Yeah, at least.
3
and
pools.
The splash area was so crowded that the pools had nobody. They actually have lap pools and a serenity pool and a spa.
Yeah, and the splash area here, guys, as you can tell, we've got some footage of the kids doing the water slide, and I couldn't tell you what they have, about 5 or 6 different little water slides that
maybe even more than that.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
The kids had a great time. They had one of the big buckets, and you'll see it coming up here where it dumps water all over you. And what kind of video is it without Lori on a water slide?
Seriously, we don't need to say that. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I have to say, guys, I am a champion racer on the water slide, and I had to throw this in to rub in at my son's face.
I'm pretty sure you cheated because it looked like you had a head start.
Are you serious, Lori?
I'm just saying.
I did.
Guy doesn't stand a chance when your legs are so long.
Well, I mean, he wanted to race. I mean, come on.
Just doesn't seem right.
But as you can tell, guys, in all seriousness, there was kids running around everywhere, and there was just smiles. Every kid here just running around, worn out, and would not stop.
The only thing my kids, or our kids, had against this place was the big slides had a monitor at the top saying when each kid could go, because they were wanting so bad to all 3 go together.
Yeah.
But that wasn't allowed. They allowed parents with little kids to go with them, but my kids like to all connect, and then someone's bound to get hurt. So they do have people watching you to make sure that there's safety that's followed. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
But the great thing about this, there was parents, kids, everybody's having a blast. But guys, we're very thankful for all of you all watching and subscribing to our channel. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and until next time.
Safe travels and God bless. Bye.
Bye.